Hey, how's it going today, Taurus? Welcome to the channel. My name is Robin and this is AriesFireTarot. Thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. I really appreciate it. Hope you're all doing amazing. Let me know what's up in the comments down below. So, guys, I'm getting ready to do monthly readings for the month of May. I keep wanting to say June, so excuse me. It is coming up to May. So I'm doing general readings for May 2019, and I'm using the Essential Tarot card deck. So when I say general, this means that it's, you know, hopefully it resonates with everybody watching on the channel today, but just in case it doesn't, take whatever works for you, what it connects with your spirit, and leave the rest for another viewer, okay? So, yeah, that's my spiel. I'm gonna do 10 cards for you guys. I'm gonna take 5 cards and lay them out, and then I'm gonna do clarifying cards on each of them and see what's going on for May 2019. So, okay, I feel like that's good. I'm gonna start taking some cards here. So your first card is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant speaks of spirituality, and for some religion, you know, you can definitely see that there's a man of God, a man of the cloth, however you want to say it, whatever your God is, in the card, and then there's 2 people praying. So there's some sort of spiritual connection coming up for you guys, and it might be because you've got 9 swords here. I'm getting the sense that some of you are feeling really isolated and stressed out. 9 of Swords is, it's not good. You know, swords is related to your thought processes. And these 9 swords, they speak of like a troubled mindset and anxiety, sleepless nights. Guys, you've got the devil here. So the devil is, you know that phrase that, you know, the monkey on your back, or you know, something similar. There's something in your life that's, it's becoming an issue. So the devil card appears when there's something that's probably not the best sort of habit or pursuit, and it's doing you more harm than good. So I can see a bit of a story unfolding here. I've got the 3 of Pentacles. So 3 of Pentacles, this talks about getting something done using your own willpower, skill, talent, time, energy. This is pretty interesting so far, you guys. And then I've got the Sun. So the Sun card speaks of being really strong and powerful, energetic. You can see how everything under the sun is flourishing and happy and looking really just charmed is the word I'm getting, you know, charmed and lucky. So you've got a couple of fierce cards here, like the Devil card and the 9 of Swords. So let's see what's going on with these, you guys. These are what I would call the preliminary cards, and I'll pull some clarifying cards and see what's going on for you guys. Got the 4 of Rods. So aspected underneath the Hierophant, it's like there's something coming up in your life that could be, I'm seeing a wedding, engagement, some sort of celebration that would center around your spirituality or your religion, and that would be involving your connection to another person. For some of you, I see like a baptism. You know, I'm seeing like a new member of the family or a new bond being made. You know, and it's going to be related to how you express yourself spiritually, or if you're religious, like it'll be some sort of a church ceremony. So why is this causing so much anxiety? Because these are good cards, you know, they're very strong, powerful, positive cards, you know. The Hierophant, you know, I know people that say that they're atheists or whatever, but I think everybody believes in something. And then I've got the Five of Swords here. I'm getting some really strange impressions. Like, this is how I get my messages when I'm doing readings. I get like words in my head that they run through and I just sort of read them to you guys. So I'm seeing the Nine of Swords and then I've got the Five of Swords. So one of my least favorite things to talk about in public or with people is, guys, hold on. I'm just going to turn down my space heater because you can see my cheeks are on fire. Just one sec. Okay, thanks for holding on. So anyway, I was saying that, like, I don't like to discuss religion with people. It can be a really hot topic if people that are involved in the conversation do not have the same belief system. But with that being said, that's kind of what I'm reading in the cards right now, is that there's some sort of disagreement or discrepancy related to religion or spirituality, or how like a wedding ceremony should take place and where, or, you know, somebody wants to baptize a child and the other person doesn't. And I'm feeling like there's, like, it's not just two people. I feel like there's families involved. I feel like there's a bit of a battle going on here with the Five of Swords, and it's like super stressful. I just feel like there's opposing belief systems about something. Like, the main images I'm getting is like wedding, and then something to do with a child. Could be a christening. Like, I'm not a religious person, you guys. I'm very spiritual. I follow more of like the Vedic lifestyle. Like, you know, I listen to Alan Watts. I listen to philosophers more than religious leaders. So, like, excuse me if I'm not familiar with your particular faith, but I think you'll know what I'm getting at, because I think most faiths and spiritual paths, they have sort of rites and celebrations that are applicable to that lifestyle. And I'm seeing two opposing lifestyles right now. Or if it's not happening right now, it is something that you could be thinking about if you're just meeting somebody and you want to be with that person. You're concerned about things not meshing. And I'm seeing this as a deep concern here. For some of you, I really think you're actually in the middle of deciding what to do related to your faith. And I don't think it's going so well for you. I see a lot of stress here. And then we come to the Devil card. You know, so we've got the Devil card, and he's, you know, he's just doing devil stuff, and he's got his slaves there. So there's something that I would say that you feel enslaved to. And it could be you're even following somebody else's path because it's expected of you, but you don't really believe it because you want to fit in. So underneath this card, I pulled the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords, this talks of like a forced rest. You know, you can see, and what's really compelling in this card right here is how this is a soldier, right? So he's holding his hands on his abdomen in a prayer pose. So there's something really compelling about spiritual disagreements, you know, and these kind of things, they're not a joke. Like, wars have been started over disagreements related to religious beliefs. So this is a very, very, very serious subject that I'm seeing here for some of you. If this doesn't apply to you, you know, just keep in mind it's a general reading, but I'm getting a lot of this energy right now. And it could be because of the time of year. So I've got the 10 of Swords here. And I've aspected that underneath the 3 of Pentacles. Really, really interesting cards. 10 of Swords, this is sort of telling you that, like, it's almost like something is like crushing your spirit to a certain degree. It's like you want to try and make your own way and be happy, but I really just see, like, we've got 9 and 10 of Swords. Like, it's overwhelming. There's some overwhelming thing going on in your life right now. And I do believe it is on the subjects that we've talked about already. You're feeling really pinned in. But it can't be all bad. You know, there must be some sort of room for compromise because we've got the Sun card here. You know, I'm seeing like a current state of mind where it's exhausted, you know, from dealing with people saying the arguments, right? And then we've got the 3 of Cups. So, I mean, there's a celebration happening here. And then there's the 4 of Rods. That's also a celebration. Man, you guys you're really struggling. I just got a flash here that some of you could be even struggling in the workplace because of different code of ethics. A different sort of morality. You might not fit in. Like, whatever this is, you're just not fitting in with the majority rule mindset. But it does look to me like you're going to sort of forge your way out of it. You know, I think you're taking the higher ground here. If you're just coming up on this, there is a way around or through. It's going to take, I think it's going to take everything in you. And you're going to feel like giving up. 10 of Swords. But the outcome is just so, it's so beautiful. You've got the Sun card and the 3 of Cups. So you really will end up, I think there's just such a harmonious energy at the end of it, but it looks like quite a path. It looks like quite a struggle for you guys. And I've pulled 10 cards, but I just want to pull one more because I think some of you are really having a tough time right now. Trying to not be overwhelmed with this. And I think you're trying to make your own voice heard. You've got the Knight of Swords here. So the Knight is definitely all about action. He wants to move ahead really quickly. You know, he's not, he wants to charge into battle, which I think is how some of you are feeling right now. But I'm also getting the sense that even though I see this energy, it's sort of, it's not going to take you down the path that you want to go. So I've got the Page of Rods here, or Wands, right? So there's something that's going to come in. I think it's going to be somebody that's going to come in and sort of be your ally in work-related or like family-related ethics, morality, some sort of spiritual or religious. I'm seeing the word conflict. Somebody's going to come in and they're going to help you out a little bit. But what I'm seeing here is, do you need to slow down? Like, I feel like you're a little bit, and it's because you feel that you're under attack, that you want to You're in attack mode. But you just have to find a new way of doing it, right? And somebody's going to come in to help you. I feel like this was a really specific reading, but it's sort of the overall, like I do collective energy readings, right? So like I call in the energy of whatever sign I'm reading at the time. And this is the energy that I'm feeling. I'm feeling conflicted thoughts, conflicted emotions, and I'm getting the word rebellious. You guys, you want to like rise up and fight basically, but the guidance in the cards is to just sort of take a breather, reassess the situation, like, and find a creative way to make yourself heard or to accept somebody else's point of view. And then everything is just going to flourish after that. So you might be having a tough time right now, but it is going to smooth out, and you're going to be able to do that with the help of somebody that I don't think you've met yet. So, and you'll know when you meet this person. They're going to be a really strong and powerful person, but they're going to have like a really generous and big heart, and you're going to feel that connection when you meet them. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up for you guys for now. So good luck with everything, Taurus. Let me know if this resonates. Shout out in the comments down below, and take a second to subscribe to the channel, please. That really helps me out. So, and I appreciate it very much. I'll talk to you guys really soon. Take care.